Nice. So hi everyone, we are back. So finally now I have all the assets I need for the next week in Barcelona. You might ask what I'm going to do in Barcelona. This time it's going to be a youth exchange from Albania, Italy, Morocco and Spain. I'm going to be on behalf of the Spanish team. And I got selected to this program because I attended 2 workshops in Barcelona last week and they were kind enough to accept my application, and now I'm going to Barcelona on Sunday. And that's not the only thing, because originally they told that we don't really have budget, and I was like, it's fine, maybe the week is not that worth it, because spending 200 euros, it's a lot. And currently I'm on a really tight budget as doing my exchange here, so the 900 euros a month don't really cut it. But at the end they told me that, surprise, we are able to afford you a room during the whole program. So I'm gonna be staying with another girl from Spain or from Italy, I'm not sure. They also bought my tickets. Basically I only have to spend the public transport money, which will be around, I think, less than 40 euros. And of course I'm gonna be buying food to survive. But I'm arriving on Sunday morning. I got the earliest train possible, so 6:27, and I'll be back in Madrid on Saturday. So I have 2 days to discover the city, and my friend is living in Barcelona, so I was planning to visit her again because we met last week, but it was just a quick coffee, so I really hope I can spend some time with her. So that's what I'm doing right now. And if you ask what else is happening, we just finished the report for the Mama Rise Erasmus Plus project today with Erika. I mean, she did most of the work. I tried to help. Yeah, she was a bit stressed, understandably, because this is a very important part of the project when we have to close down and we have to add and attach all the different proofs that we actually made this program happen. I think my only job was to fill a spreadsheet about the social media impact report, how many posts we made, how many posts each local group made, so Latvia, Poland and Spain. Yeah, we had to measure how many engagement we have, how many likes, how many views we have on each post, and then sum it up. And I think we did a pretty great job. This was a really great project, and I'm really happy I was able to attend the last part, which was the training in Caravaca. Well, good morning everybody. Currently is 5:25 and now I'm going to the train station. And this is one of those days when I was really supposed to go to sleep early. Yet I managed to fall asleep around 1:30 in the morning. But at least I don't feel as tired as last time when I went to Barcelona. So, the usual overthinking and existential crisis in the middle of the night. But it is time to go. Good morning everyone, we are here in the station of Atocha and I just found my super amazing train that's gonna take me to Barcelona Sants. It's currently 6:15 in the morning and now I'm gonna find my car, or the compartment of the train. I am sitting in the second one and let's go to Barcelona. Amazing!
In order not to block the way for other passengers. The larger
everyone, we just arrived to Barcelona. I put my luggage down in the hostel I spent the last week in until they're gonna pick me up around 3. So I'm gonna go to the apartment, and my friend is coming tomorrow. And it's always the sounds, there's always some construction going on here. Anyways, we are in Barcelona and it's time to discover the city a bit more, shall we? I am in front of the Arco de Triunfo. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. You know, well, I'm not a travel vlogger or, you know, someone who makes super aesthetic travel fancy videos. And what I really wanted to talk about right now, we tend to miss or we tend to ignore is the part of the city where we have a bunch of, you know, homeless people on the street, addicts, people in very bad situation. I'm not saying we should change their life when we are on vacation. I know we are on vacation, but this whole dissonance I feel when, you know, we are trying to take super aesthetic photos and super nice videos of the gorgeous old town in Barcelona, and us. It's not only white people, it's actually all the tourists, myself included. But, you know, we try to ignore so hard the reality of, you know, people living on the streets and people carrying their small carts with all their belongings, or just, you know, passed out people on benches, whether they are passed out because of or the heat wave or because they are doing substance abuse. But they're, you know, passed out, and we just casually swoop next to them, swoop by them, but that is part of the reality. And what really pisses me off sometimes, that we treat cities a stage, like a set, and the sole purpose of this set design is to take nice pictures. I know you all heard these thoughts already. Since I am not an aesthetic travel vlogger, and I will never be, I am the social impact cis, I think it's part of the reality to show that people on the streets and their situation, how they are living. Of course, I will not put and I will not shove the camera on their faces, so I will try to be very discreet. But it is part of reality, so you cannot walk downtown Barcelona without seeing all the people who are struggling. So yeah, whenever you're traveling, just keep that in mind. That's also part of reality. So, yeah. Then I think I'm just gonna take a shower and, you know, going to the beach, because overall I am here to work, but it's Sunday and I've been already working since morning, so I should be able to just go to the beach a bit and enjoy myself. But yeah, what I was talking about is, you know, the importance of being mindful whenever we travel. And I know the word mindful is so goddamn overused, and I'm not talking in the spiritual sense. I am talking in the sense of we should be careful and considering what is going on in our environment and be less of a public nuisance. But I really want to show how I see things and how I travel and what I do whenever I travel and why I enjoy myself so much. Okay, here we are. It's pretty awesome. Like this apartment is super awesome. We have a huge balcony, so I was just sunbathing a bit, and now I have all the place for myself because my compañera, the girl who I'm gonna share the apartment with, arrives tomorrow, so I can't wait to do some nice girly things in the morning, you know, like getting coffee, getting ready. We have a cute speaker, so now I'm just listening to some music. I already invaded all the space with my belongings, and we got a flyer from Punja Pizza, so I think I'm just gonna... I don't want to order because that's not super sustainable, and I'm not that lazy, so I'm not gonna order anything. Plus, I don't know where to let the delivery people in, because this is a big apartment complex and I have no idea where to let them in. Yeah, I think I'm done with recording. Today I don't want to work anymore. I also have to charge the camera. So I think I'm just gonna go out and grab something nice and just, you know, wander around Barcelona, because I'm not gonna stay here super long and I don't want to waste a full night staying home. So probably I'm just gonna get a coffee and eat something because I'm super hungry, and then let's go!